Relationship Tuesday has officially begun.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, Winnie.
Let me tell you, if you guys had the conversations that have been happening, watch out, evil. Us when we were on air,
yes,
them they had their own show.
Yeah.
Okay, happened a whole show happening. But welcome back to Relationship Tuesday. The conversation this morning, I think it's a continuation of what we have been talking about.
Yes.
I think for the last 3 weeks,
yes,
or a month.
Yeah.
And that tells you kuna shida,
kuna tabu.
Okay, and the conversation today is on modern dating, and we're asking, why does it feel so hard? That while everyone is looking,
so few are finding
love.
The part that we did not add there is, and those who are found are living. And those who are not in are trying
to get into
the whole thing. And that's why it's an important conversation.
It's a very important conversation because, again, like we said last week, we have social media now. Yes. We have dating apps. Yes. We have, what is it called?
Even
forums and
events.
events that are dedicated for the singles. But still, very few find love.
Yeah.
Shida iko wapi?
Tabu iko wapi?
Yeah.
Mimi sina jibu. Ninatumai panel ya leo ina majibu. But kabla tuambie panel ya leo ni akina nani, we've got a question of the day.
Yes.
The question we are asking you is, what's the biggest misunderstanding between men and women in today's dating world? What is the biggest misunderstanding between men and women in today's dating world? Please tuambie.
I think labda pondo kuna shida because ni kama hatuelewani. Tukielewana hivi kidogo maybe kutakuwa na hope.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, but we want to understand. Why is it that all of us are looking but very few find love? Na wale wamepata, like Mike said, hey, na wale bado wanatafuta bado still want to get shida iko wapi, okay? But let's have the people who will help us tackle this issue today.
Yes.
Who do we have? The
Starting
gang.
on
yes.
Right. We start with Pastor Kwame Makatia.
Yes.
Lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us.
Yes.
Let's look at this animal called dating.
It is an animal. We need to find what time.
Yeah, what an animal.
Before we start to hunt.
Yeah.
Oh,
before we start to hunt.
Okay.
You have...
Wait, watch her. Miriam is right next to Pasi. We have Miriam Mwangi, is a counseling psychologist. Lovely to have you on the show. Karibu sana.
Pleasure to be here.
Brought all the colors.
You
look very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Last but not least, the ever controversial Professor Theophilus Chando. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
By the time tunamalizana na wewe utakuwa ulishatu convert.
Let us see how it goes. I've said if it is about come, let's reason together, then all will be converted to my school of thought.
Okay, we will come.
Yeah, but thank you very much for inviting me again to this. And viewers, I think we are in for some very interesting discussion.
Very interesting discussion.
We can't don't worry. His name talks about God himself. Theo. So you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult?
Yeah.
I think tuanze na Miriam ndio. Ama tuanze na Biblia. Tuanze wapi?
Mahali ilianzia.
Sasa unajua pasi atujui ni wapi ilianzia. Philosopher ako na yake.
Tuanze na what is dating?
Tafadhali.
In this now,
and then
right?
you call it modern dating.
Tuanze pasi.
Yeah. And I think Prof can also chime in.
Yeah.
And from a philosophical perspective. But I think my bias is theology.
Yeah.
So my thinking is we are created as social beings.
Okay.
And we were given a mandate by our creator for procreation. Okay. And so there comes a time in our age, in our growing up, where you are attracted to the person of the opposite sex.
Yes.
And you're supposed to relate and to come together and fashion or form a family in which now children will be born and grow, and then they go back into the system again. And so the process of how do you choose your life partner or that person you will live with, that person you'll make life with and make children with, I think that is what dating is.
Okay.
And in our modern society, I think with the change of roles, my mother tells me a story that in their day, a man would see them, would see her. My father saw her, and he went and asked his boys, the boys in Mutani,
yes,
and they went and took her. And then took her home to now my father's place. And after a few days, the father, my grandfather, my paternal grandfather, sent a team to go and report, your daughter is in our home. You get? So there was not much of coffee dates and stuff like that. And then also for the mother or the lady, it was defined. You are here as a woman to take care of the man. You know, the roles were so defined and loud, unlike today, where now the roles are different. And so it's a new ball game, which we need to observe. And this gives us a good opportunity. I don't know from the psychologist and, and from the philosopher how they will look at it. But I think there are different kinds of dating then. There's casual, just casual. People need, that's where we need to define, because we can come here and we say we have cars. But you need to tell us which car. Because the type of car you are driving determines how you do your life. Like now, there's intentional dating, which I believe it's when you are dating with an intention to get married. It is clear to her and to you, end game here, the end goal is getting married. Then there's just casual dating. You're just showing up for coffee and mchezo. And then there's what they call on the streets friends with benefits. It is not in church, let me be clear. It is not encouraged in church. But, you know, where people are friends, they have no boundaries. They can have intimate relationships, but they are not committed to each other. And so there are different kinds, and my panelists will also, fellow panelists will chime in.
Situationships iko wapi?
What are those?
Twende philosophy and then tumalizie psychology.
Okay. Today we are becoming unfair to the lady. Anyhow, as the pastor has said, he's really right. I concur with his definition of dating, and I think basically that's what dating is. And dating is, from where I sit, pedestaled on the fact that we were created, made by nature, social beings. We always look for the consortium of another. That attraction is itself impulsive. We are impelled to get the association of another. And this association of another has an emotional element in it. It kind of fulfills what is emotionally lacking in us. And as we go on trying to fulfill each other as couples, the natural dynamics take place, and then after that we find that, you know, we get stuck to each other, and we want then a lifelong relationship after that. That is just the basis of the human constitution, and we cannot run away from that. But as the dynamics of human life change, sometimes someone might find that there is something a little more than what he or she bargained for, that he or she does not get from this. And if one is not reasonable enough to try to find this little more within the situation where he or she finds himself, one might want to jump out thinking that he or she is going to find this more elsewhere. So that, you know, after that, then we have the multiplicity of datings getting in. And then people do not understand exactly where the rain started beating us. Why did I think that I was going to get all that I wanted from this relationship? I didn't get it. I jumped into this other one, thinking that I'm going to get what was missing from this. I got something, but I didn't get all. Then you start jumping all over the place. You see that? So that, in a sense, is where the problem comes in. So that dating, for that reason, becomes difficult. You see? So that is what I think the issue is, and perhaps we might need to ask ourselves, Why is this the case? Is there something that we can do so that we avoid, jumping from one place to another in search of something that we feel is always missing? Because there will always be something missing.
Yeah.
So what do you do about this something that is always missing so that it does not keep you like a frog jumping all over
from
the
one
place?
relationship to the
I
other.
really do.
Interesting.
Because you've just taken us Kodani kabisa before we go all the way. Psychologists wanasema aje.
Psychologists wanasema dating is not the problem, it has done nothing. Dating is exactly what it is, dating.
Okay. Clock it.
Dating is exactly what it is. Successful dating is you come, you meet with someone.
Yes.
For the few weeks, days you meet, and you realize we're not compatible, you move. That's what dating is, right? Yeah. When we go a little bit more forward is when it stops being dating. Now, the only thing that has changed is our intentions. Is our intentions. Because as Pastor said, before, like his mother was taken and grabbed and taken to a home. Because for them, their intention was always marriage.
Yes.
Right? Their intention was always marriage. So they knew when a man and a woman come together, it's for a lifetime. It's for commitment. For us now, when we come into dating, what are the reasons? What are the intentions? Dating has not changed. Before, let's just say before there was no dating, because it was, I have pinpointed the wife that I want. They look like they've come from a good family. They look like they have the ethos I'm looking for. I think we will be compatible. Hakuna uchawi kwao, tuko sawa, mchukueni. That's the way it was.
Courtship,
then, in fact, they would just get into marriage. For them, the seeing and the wanting was a courtship. You see?
And the grabbing.
Yeah, and the grabbing. Now, for us, we brought in the aspect of I can choose.
Yes.
Now, what does it mean from choosing? That means there's a big pool for you to choose from. Options are many. And so I have option A, option B, option C. So I'm going to see if option A is good for me. Window shopping. Tukae, niulize maswali zile naona, are we compatible? If I feel I found what I want, let's take it a bit further to courtship. Then now from courtship is where the intentions are being laid. Hey, me, I'm here for a serious. But the only people who take it to courtship are people who have the intention of a commitment and marriage. There are people who are serial daters because it's a matter of I come, I get what I'm getting in those 3 weeks, I'm satisfied, moving on. And that's where the situationships are coming from. Situationships arise from one person coming in as a serial dater and another coming in looking for a commitment. Now, you who's looking for a commitment with a serial dater have already told yourself you're in a relationship.
And yet,
but this other one is miniko window shopping, but like sitaki maneno. And I know within myself that I am not looking for a commitment. But this other person has come in looking for a commitment before they realize they're in a situationship for 7 years.
Jesus Christ. Nikubaya, guys.
You know what? Like, you would
Nimemwita
think that the fact that we have options and we have the will to choose, it would make it easier because, see, I know what I want. So, see, if I do not find in him, maybe I'll find it in the other person. But no, the more you go, the difficult it becomes. I don't know.
Tunaenda break. But Kevin, do we look at the feedback now? Okay, let's take a look at the feedback and then take a break.
Okay. The question is, what's the biggest misunderstanding between men and women in today's dating world? Lacha nikwambie Facebook kumewaka moto. Hey, Sammy, do we have someone WhatsApp? Okay. So Sammy Jackson anasema, women push for marriage once they start getting dated. What Miriam has just said.
To focus, guys. Intentional dating.
Mato anasema aje, everybody wants to win an argument. Sisi wote tuko hapa strong. Gilbert anasema wanaomba pesa we.
2K urgently. 2K urgently.
Haya, Nicholas anasema they demand more than they give, not even love. Okay. Thomas anasema the biggest misunderstanding is that ladies date for a reason and mostly they look out at what you have, your worth. There's nothing like love.
Tuna love tukiangalia, to love blindly. Me, I'm doing a commentator.
Haya. Okay. Alexander, the biggest misunderstanding is that every woman thinks a man is after her body and every woman is after a man's money.
Hapo ndio sasa misunderstanding
kuna shida. And then Jumba Joseph anasema the meaning of dating. Hapo ndio kuna shida itself. Lakini pasi tu wamedefine what. So sasa I hope.
Yeah, so you joke kwa pande gani. Kevin, do we take that break now and then come back with the feedback on WhatsApp? Okay.
Welcome back to the show. Guys, we need to have like a rolling camera during the break because welcome back. It's Relationship Tuesday and the conversation today is on modern dating and we're just asking why is it so hard? Why? Okay. Yeah. Many are looking but few find love. Okay, so we're trying to understand shida iko wapi? Where's the mismatch? Shida ni nini? And the question that we're asking today is what is the biggest misunderstanding between men and women in today's dating world? Okay, what is the biggest misunderstanding between men and women in today's dating world? Do we go through the feedback on WhatsApp? I have seen two on Facebook that I really want to go through and then we go on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes.
So this one says, Kulei Titus. And I said, the biggest misunderstanding in today's dating world is assuming your partner thinks and expresses love the same way you do. Many conflicts come from poor communication and unmet expectations rather than a lack of love. Honest conversations, active listening, and respecting each other's differences are the foundation of a healthy relationship.
Yes. Okay.
And then, Jujas Mudhoni anasema, two biggest misunderstanding is ego and communication. Today's dating sins are like a competition of who does little in that union. The one who does most is labeled a simp. Also, most people are not good in communication. They are not creative to make communication more constructive and entertaining. Remember, communication is the engine of a good relationship. Ego, communication, expectations.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's plenty.
Yeah.
Let's see the feedback on WhatsApp. Kevin, if it's ready. Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. Huyo anasema nini? Money is the biggest issue in modern dating. What? And I think maybe let's talk about money in a second. Okay. Hii pesa inaleta shida. And then this one says, apps and social media have created a paradox of choice that reduces people to disposable profiles. Nime Google mamu. Haya. Anyway, dating for enjoyment using each other works perfectly. But dating for relationship and marriage is a scam. Doomed is he or her who attempts a relationship. Wow. Hey, haya. Mwingine anasema nini? Ama that's it for now.
I think we have more. Kevin,
do we have more? Modern dating relevant theme. I'm happy to see my lecturer, Professor Chando. Greetings. The problem is a lot of expectation from partners, which is not expressed fully. Haha, window shopping. Nikubaya. I will say awo. BNB ni pau from Kikuyu gotea Laura na twin hapana hii ni a bits and bars jamani okay but tume hiyo dia bits and bars and then says greetings hapo kwa studio siku hizi dating ni kwa simu tunaongeleshana kwa simu as we move.
Hey, I think because we have such limited time, we just get into the question of the day.
Yeah.
What are those misunderstandings? And we've had a few from the opening
not comments. Understanding dating in itself.
Yes, yes. And dating is not a problem.
Yes.
It's misintentions. But so what are some of the misunderstandings, Prof?
From where I sit, some of the misunderstandings come from mismatched intentions.
Okay.
You see? This person expects this, the other one expects a different one. And when they come together, they are unable to reconcile their expectations. Maybe someone is looking for a dating that is going to make her be on the air always, maybe taking a plane to Mombasa and back, and then going to Masai Mara, going to Seychelles. But the other one thinks of a dating where, as has been intimated, a person is going to, sort out the current life in view of the future.
Okay.
You see that?
Yes.
Now, these mismatches make people get into problems. Each one saying, you are not responsible, or you are not this kind of material and stuff.
Yes.
Another one, I think, could be comparison. You see Mikali and I relating in a particular way,
Yes.
and you think that is the way all dating should go. So you impose it also on pastor to do it that way. While actually it's not within the pastor's interest, or within the interest of both of you to do it that way. That one makes things go haywire. Yeah, so that is what I mean. And then again, the issue of money.
Yes.
Dating must not be dependent on money.
Like, we also need the money to go on those dates.
Yes, we need the money.
It is very expensive.
I agree, we do need the money, but it should not be dependent on the money.
Or the foundation.
So that when there is no money, then there is no love. Love is not something that you can tag a price to. Remember the other time when I was here, I said love is a virtue.
Yes.
It is not an emotional exuberance or the physical show of one day, maybe of a Valentine's Day, I bring you a bouquet of flowers and chocolate and I take you out. And then in that case you say, no, he loves me so much, he did this during Valentine's Day. No. I think we need to unlearn that kind of thing and get to know that love is, as I had said the other time, that attitude of wanting the best out of your loved one.
Okay.
Sasa wanting the best would mean fly me out to.
And I don't think they're really bad things. It's not a bad thing.
Nothing to want those things.
I think you just meet the person who you tell them before.
Then you tell me what you want.
Yes, and you see that tunaweza matatu. Tusidanganyane pia. But some of the other things that cause a misunderstanding.
I think for me, it just starts from the basic.
Okay.
The misunderstanding itself is men and women.
We are the problem.
We're the problem. You know what? Because we don't understand each other.
Okay.
Each of us are coming with very good intentions. If you hear, we were having a discussion there with Pastor, and I heard what he was saying, and it kind of put me into perspective of what men think.
Please do tell
What did I say?
Because he said,
Yes.
I don't even know how this conversation started, but he was talking about submission.
Okay.
Something that has been such a bone of contention
Yes.
in this generation, because
Yes.
before it wasn't. And he explained it from the brain waves of a man,
Okay.
right? Something I have not heard before. Because for us, when we look at it as women, when we're hearing men just talking and throwing it out there, we are seeing it as subjugation.
Yes.
These people just want to lord it over us because they feel they can.
Yes.
That's how we look at it. But from his perspective as a man, when he explained it, I was like, he was saying the way we are wired, the same way I was saying during the break that women are inherently wired to be with a man who makes them feel secure because they are nurturers, they're thinking about their offspring. He said men are wired to look at submission in a way that when a woman serves him, and it's not serving like now you're a slave or whatever,
Yes.
it makes him feel honored and respected. And for them, respect is a need. It's not something that
You can give today and tomorrow you don't
for
give
them
it.
it's a need. So when a woman serves him in a way that serves him as a person, because it's not all men who will have the same requirement, he feels seen, he feels honored, he feels respected. That way then, because of how he's wired, when he receives that, he's willing to give of himself. including his finances, including the attention, including the listening. That's how they are wired. It just comes out automatically. Okay. You see, when now you understand, when I understood Pastor in that perspective, I was like, oh, so that's his need, that's his requirement, that's what he expects, because it's how he's wired. But you see, most of the time, when those discussions are had, they're had on red pill content, blue pill content. It's war. We're not willing to listen. We are coming accusing, men did this, women did this. So we're not listening. So even when a woman is there trying to explain, the reason why financial stability is important for me is because of A, B, C, D. And that's maybe how we're wired also inherently. Then you will come understanding that it's not a misunderstanding. It's just the way we were wired. I usually call it a symbiotic dance. It's a give and take. You see when people are dancing tango or dancing salsa, the man will direct, the woman will follow. And then again, there are some actions that the woman will do that will make the man say, okay, this is the move we are taking. So that's how we were created. It's a dance. A woman is a receiver.
Okay.
Right? No, the man is the giver, a woman is a receiver, and then the woman gives back what she receives. We always give back what we receive. So if we receive chaos, we give it back 100%.
Oh yes,
that's true.
That's
the opposite of chaos.
May I disagree? At that point, I want to disagree. I want to agree with you. Sorry, Pastor, for cutting you, for cutting your time. I want to agree with you on what you said, that the submission of a woman is seen by a man as
honor,
a reciprocation. Because the man will always submit in ways that you would not understand. When a man takes time to go and hustle out for you, buy you a cloth without minding whether he has only one trouser the entire year, it is a kind of submission to you. So when you respect the man, it is a reciprocity. It's not that the man is trying to lord it over you. The man is saying, this is a symbiosis. I am sacrificing for your good. Now, your respect, your submission to me is a reciprocity. Not that you become my slave, but you become a partner who helps me in this particular way. But there's something which you said, no, we leave it. But
the reason why I was saying that, that's why I was trying to explain that those are the misunderstandings that are there between men and women. It's a misunderstanding. You see, we don't get to understand where men are coming from, and men don't get to understand where women are coming from. That's what I was trying to...
What I wanted to say, what I was cutting off, is that it's not the case that women only give back what they receive. There are some women who give what they have never received. You do not know where she got that from. You see that?
She's giving more.
Exactly. She's giving much more, plus the toxic one.
You are doing so well. You are doing so well.
He's so balanced.
I know. Yes. And then boom.
So,
yes.
I think the problem with dating, modern dating, is people, the two, women and men, not understanding what is ahead of us. I think there's no preparation. In times past, our uncles, our aunties would sit with the young people and prepare them for marriage. I don't even think the premarital counseling we offer in churches is adequate to prepare people for that. And so as we go forth, I'm thinking lack of preparation. Because even the thing of submission and loving, we start a relationship without thinking through. Once udema mengia box, ama uchalia mengia box, our roles change. Because he's the man, I'm the woman. And so how do we then do this together? We come in excited, and then when the relationship wants to go to the next level, because automatically it moves to the next level, then you don't know your role, and we start to fight there. This man is expecting you to submit at that level, and he starts to think, huyu dema ana kichwa ngumu sana, you know? And so the fights start at that. And you're looking at it and think, this guy is lording over me. Then there's the place of exclusivity that you've not been prepared. As I am zeroing in on this chick, then if she says yes, I need to be exclusive. I stop all the others and focus on her. But then when she says yes, I've not made up my mind to stop these other two relationships. And that becomes another conflict that makes people to say, I didn't find love, in this relationship. And so I'm thinking, for example, I define love as commitment. I'm committed to you, not because I have feelings for you, but I'm committed because I value you, I like you, and I think we can live together and make life together. So I commit myself. Whether it rains or it doesn't rain, I am with you. But most of us then, when we are dating, you don't stop to think, is this the kind of person I would commit to? So you are there second guessing, but the man is looking, and that's why they are called different expectations. We talked about it. He's coming looking for somebody, or she's coming in looking for somebody to commit to for life. You have come in kucheza up, and he looks at you and he thinks, and many are hurting. Many are hurting out here. Another problem from a spiritual perspective is patterns. In our society, most of us have been raised in broken homes, dysfunctional families. We haven't seen our fathers and our mothers become that role model of a wife or a husband. And so some of us are traumatized when you think about marriage. If what my mother went through is what you're calling marriage, if what my father went through is what you're calling marriage, then I don't want that. I want a girlfriend for companionship, but I don't want to commit as a husband for life. And so you find people get into this relationship, but there's no commitment. That's why a man may take 10 years or 5 years or whatever years. I say my PhD, and prof, and whatever, to commit, because there is fear. And it is real fear. And so the answer could be sitting down with these young adults and young professionals and preparing them, looking at what are the patterns you experience in a relationship. What are some of the fears that you have when you think about marriage? Because naturally you are at a place where you want a companion. But dating is not for companionship. Dating should be, for marriage and going forward. Because
you're collecting
companionship, you're collecting data as a research.
We'll collect data and then you decide. But you see, my thing is, so understanding that we don't understand each other. I'm just curious, where did it begin? Because I do not want to believe that this started long ago, like during our grandparents' time. It's like there was a bit of peace and cohesion and whatnot, like they understood each other. So at what point then did we lose it, that now it's all guards up? Men wako huko, women wako huko. It's like us versus them. And we're talking kuja kunikatia and whatnot. I'm thinking, nataka nini? Instead of just like accepting and opening your heart and opening your mind to saying, okay, let me hear what he has to say and whatnot. We're officially like, wow, nataka nini? And then for the man, it's like, we are nataka pesa. It's always, we have our guards up. How did we get there? Because I think that is where the problem is.
I think social media.
Okay.
I think TV.
And storybooks.
Storybooks, meals and books. Expectations. You expect things to be this and that, and they live together for, what is that?
Happily ever
after. I can freely tell you, there's no marriage that is happily forever, whatever, because you have to work out that relationship. And that comes when you kwaruza each other. There are places where you'll kwaruza each other, there are places where you'll do this. But you see, when you look at the preparation stage, for me, I emphasize on preparation. Preparation. The attraction, you're attracted to a lady. But even in the Bible, this place, Boaz and Ruth. Is it Boaz and Ruth?
Yes.
Boaz and Ruth, we normally say and encourage ladies to be the ones who are the protagonists, to approach, to do what. But Boaz says he had heard of the fame of Ruth. Her behavior, her commitment to the ideals and values of life in that society. And that is what attracted Boaz to Ruth. Nowadays, we just date. You meet a girl on social media, she's beautiful with a short skirt, dressed well, you know, and you're like, wow, whoa, mwili.
It's tea.
Yeah,
I have a controversial question.
And so, as I finish, and so yes, you are attracted and you have a conversation, but you then realize this lady, she does, or this man, they don't have the same value systems like you. They don't subscribe to the ideals of life that you do. But by the time you are doing that, you have already given through chats. Through chats, you have given her hopes. I'm into you. You look good. You look. So she is here emotionally. You are here emotionally. When you are discovering that this one we can't go another step,
You're
we can't
all
take,
the way in.
Yeah, because now you end up being heartbroken. Because now you are discovering a way late. But let me hear you.
My controversial question is, you see how we said, and we've said several times here on the show, that not everybody was made for marriage.
Yes.
Okay? Should we then, as a people, as a society...
Going south, guys.
Come on.
I'll try.
We have a prof here.
Come to that, to can we accept that it's okay for the people who want to date casually, let them. For the people who want to be in situationships, let them. For the people who want to be intentional, let them. Like, should we, at some point, just accept that dating, see, tumesema ni different types of dating, so that we avoid all these complications that me expect marriage, this person is expecting a situation. So,
Professor
like,
That is very dangerous.
Winnie is representing Harrison today.
I know she's playing the devil's advocate. She's playing the devil's advocate, which is a good thing.
Yes.
But that is pretty dangerous because,
Why?
you know, we are looking into anarchy right in the face.
Okay.
We are looking into the destruction of society right in the face.
How?
Because if you allow that everybody should take his or her own way in this situation, especially in the situation of dating, why would you deny that of education? For instance,
we're not denying.
why would you deny that of, say, the issue of handling money? Somebody can get money through theft, the other one gets money through the right means, and that is okay. Why don't we let everything?
We have to regulate.
So we need order. We need order.
Yes.
Prof, mimi sisemi hizo, mimi tunasema dating hapa. Achana na wizi. Wezi washikwe.
No, this is an element of society.
Okay.
Because if you let people go like that, remember we were saying before we came in here that when two come together through the natural processes, those natural processes would make a third one come. If, for instance, you and I were dating
doing the
situationship.
And a third one comes, we run away.
Yes.
What happens to this third one?
No, Bishop Pasi, all those. Prof, my thing is, you see, it's an agreement between two people. And Mubia always says this thing about ownership. And I'm not saying that your commitment and whatnot is bad, but if your intention is to get married, you look for that. If your intention is
to have fun, casually.
Have fun, but it should be an agreement between the two of you, so that you don't end up heartbreaking everybody else just because you're looking for
Humans
casual.
must be trained into responsibility.
But can I say it's already happening?
It is happening. That's what I'm saying. Can we accept it? And instead of looking at people with eyes like huyu msichana huyu anakwanga
we can't accept it. You have to train people to be responsible.
That's the thing. Let's be responsible in our wants.
You have to train people to be responsible. I have said here time without number that all of us, when we are born into this world, we are born tabula rasa. We are only born with the residual capacity to know. And our behavior is formed by the society we find ourselves in. If the society becomes lax and we say, let everything go, especially in terms of the kind of relationship which makes the society persist.
Yes.
Okay? That gives us perpetuity. Then we are going to create a jungle for ourselves.
So, Professor is qualified to be a deacon.
think also what I'll say is this.
Yes.
As much as, it's already happening in society. But what I have seen, even in counseling cases, is that I don't know if it's how we were created, Pastor can talk about that, but we are wired, quote unquote, for ownership.
Are we?
Yes.
Harrison,
And I'll tell you why. Even people who have opened their relationships, you will find there is always one particular one who gets jealous.
Yes.
Where is that jealousy coming from? It's because I feel as much as we have opened this relationship to make it fun, I still feel I'm supposed to have more shares than any other person. What is that? That is inherent wiring for ownership.
Okay.
Meaning that even when you're in a casual relationship, even in a situationship, and you very well know you have convinced yourself it's a situationship, friends of benefits, it's not a problem, they can go wherever they want, you will always have a tinge of jealousy. Ameenda sana, ameona, even in polygamous families, why do co-wives fight? Ulienda kwa huyo mwingine mara tatu na unakuja kwangu. You know, that's the thing. And as much as we want to say that, I'll be friends of, but there's a place you will reach and feel, I want this person to be my person, even if you're not talking about it, because there's an agreement.
So when you get there, you look for commitment.
So true. So
as we wind up, looks like today I'm the referee.
Yes. As we wind up, it is true. This is what is happening out here.
That's true.
But we
happening.
cannot normalize it because in the beginning it was not like so. Because even you,
he's on riot.
and you see, if we allow the chaos, we accept there are chaos already happening.
Yes.
But then we call them chaos because there is the original that they are running away. It can't be chaotic if there is no original. And so we, the society, the church, and the rest of us need to come up with a formula of educating our children, our younger ones, that this is about dating. And dating at this different... In fact, those of us who've been character developed, it is for the reason of passing on that knowledge. Because we have been beaten out here. So you pass on, you learn what not to do. What not to do as you move forward. And so I would say dating and leading into marriage is the ideal. There has to be dating. And even the Bible allows you can date and then break that relationship. When you feel it is not leading to so it is okay to break up. So once you start to date, you are not condemned there till death. It is only till death when you say till death do us.
Do us part. That is in marriage. So really what we're trying to say.
Let people be. If casual is for you,
and that is a good place to start. You start from there.
It's good to know yourself,
right?
However, it is very hard, even if you advertised, it's very hard to get two people who want the same thing, and that because we are dynamic. Life is dynamic. We keep changing. This year, this is what I wanted because of my situations. Next year, I want you for me. Because the Bible says, have your own husband, have your own wife. That's how you are wired.
Someone else says, okay.
Tell me, Beisha.
Oh, no. I was like, moral of the story.
Yes.
Find what works for you. But understand each other.
And be responsible, choose wisely. And the aim of this conversation today was to understand the misunderstandings.
Yes.
Have you seen the misunderstandings?
They are here also.
They're here. They are with us. But thank you so much, Prof. Asante sana. Thank you, Miriam. And thank you, Percy, as well. It's been an enlightening conversation. Now we know where to look at. As for Winnie, we know where she's at today. Today.
Tomorrow, maybe it will
we
be
are
different.
evolving beings. And yesterday you said that as well. You're always becoming.
Yes.
So we continue.
Goodbye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Skill Up Africa is tomorrow and Thursday, okay? So if you have time, please go to KICC, okay? But we'll see you on Wellness Wednesday. God bless you. Goodbye.